In 2009, as a student at Babson College, I had the opportunity to experience Global Village in El Salvador with a group of peers and administrators. It was then that I knew I would be back for more. When and why, I had no clue. After 2 more years at Babson, during which time I began concentrating on environmental and sustainable entrepreneurship, I graduated in 2011 and moved to Paris, where I stayed only a short time until finding myself transplanted down under in northern New South Wales, Australia. Since moving here in November 2011, I've developed my skills as a self-sufficient gardener, providing a large portion of my average daily consumption, which is easy when you're a vegetarian. The concept for Add More Green came about in March of 2012, after a trip to Tasmania that brought me back to the land of open space, and a place where villages and communities still exist that made me reminiscent of the endless possibilities in El Salvador. Since the idea initially came about, I've tailored the concept into what I'm presenting you today, and in the meantime have begun generating a buzz around the name with a sustainable living and gardening-based blog. I've also had some experience with the Mullumbimby Community Gardens, where I am now volunteering my time so I can get a better understanding firsthand of the ins and outs of a very successful operation. SHARE, a community-based organization in El Salvador, currently has 2 projects in operation that have only scratched the surface of what I think is possible in your country. Most importantly, I want men to join the women who have already been given these opportunities to start community gardens. I want to take what I've learned from volunteering, not just with Global Village, but what I'm currently learning with the Mullumbimby Community Gardens, and what I can learn from the projects already started by SHARE, to make this a memorable and ongoing experience for many others.